Yeah, very disappointing. Look, I think if we look at the bigger situation, we can't start pointing fingers at the moment. I look at it as a self-reflection, a time to self-reflect, and at the moment, my mind is looking at myself and saying to myself, look, how do I take responsibility? Ultimately, I've got to take responsibility for the performance of the team, and how do I try and mentally and physically upskill these guys in a short period of time to make them better players. So that's what's in my mind at the moment.
Yeah, I love it. Waited quite a while, obviously, to come back in. Any sort of cricket, obviously July was the last game I would have played, so trying to have fun, trying to play with a smile on my face, trying to take it all in, that, you know, it's something that you can't take for granted, because you never know, especially with the way my body's been, that it could be my last game. So just tried to enjoy it out there and really enjoyed it today. It was a lot of fun, even if I did milk that catch. Well, that was just an area I think that as a group we decided to target. Obviously you have individual plans for certain players, and that was one of our plans for Hamza. I'm sure one day he'll get his own back, but today the luck was on my side and I managed to get him out. But yeah, I think if you see a weakness in any batter or in any bowler for that case, and you think that's the way to go about it, then that's how you've got to try and get them out. Yes, although he bowled himself at the right end, didn't he? Put young Bessie on at the non-spinning end. He got the spinning end, so captain's not stupid, is he? But look, I think that Rooty, actually, because he's captain, he under-bowls himself a lot. I feel like he does get key wickets when he bowls, and he's been working on it a lot in the nets. I don't know if you've seen at practice, he's doing a lot more bowling. So as a group, we're really pleased for him to see him get 4 wickets. Hopefully he gets the 5 for tomorrow, because I heard from Danny there that there's some pretty good stats around if he does. So I mean, Nelly holds it up for him, didn't I, with that catch, which I made a meal of. So I'm really hoping he can get it tomorrow.
Yeah, look, I think each guy's got their game plans. I think maybe a little bit muddled in these conditions on how to go about it. Now, sometimes guys listen to comments made by commentators and media and all that type of stuff, and everyone's saying, you know, guys have got to use their feet and be more dominant, especially to the spinners. You know, if you look at the way that the guys are playing, I feel that they want to dominate, but the conditions have been quite tough to dominate, especially at this. I think the ball's turning a lot more. Joe Root, he bowled very quickly. One slides on, one turns. So, you know, the element of risk is quite big to just work out there, go out there and use your feet and hit the ball over the top and try to dominate. So this is what I'm saying, is that we need to have a couple of options with regards to our batting in difficult circumstances, difficult conditions, and that is where myself, I've got to look at that and try to give our batters different options. We have got a young batting unit. We don't have to hide behind that. Bottom line is our nation want to see performances, and you know, today is not a day that we want to look at and say, you know, and hold our heads up high and say, you know, we fought hard or this and that. There might have been a couple of things that added to the lackluster performance today, but yeah, we can't get too emotional about it. We've got to go out there and say we need a lot of hard work in the future, and that's exactly what we're going to have to do.